Aries, what's happening? A hot stuff? Focus on yourself. Peace isn't something you find out there. It's something you create inside yourself. Don't worry about chasing after things or feeling anxious. Instead, focus on finding pure and joyful contentment within. Take a moment to breathe deeply. Relax. And let that inner tranquility grow stronger. Peace comes from within. The number 7 can be significant. I'm hearing 7. I don't know what that. So 7th. Well, we're in the 7th month. Hey, it's 7/7 today. I forgot. Happy 7/7 portal. This is my old dog, Murphy. This was his birthday. His birthday was 7707. His AKC registered name was Good Luck Mr. Murph and Turf. I love that dog. Okay, so peace comes from within. And isn't it interesting how the cat's playing with the bird? They don't normally do that. Oh, hold on. They want you to know that somebody who is not peaceful has... This just came up, and I swear I just did a collective reading talking about peace right before this. Somebody doesn't like that you're peaceful, Aries. And they want to disrupt that. You have all the power here. You can choose to let them disrupt your peace, or you can choose to be peaceful anyway. The circumstance, they're telling me the circumstance can't change overnight, but it is changing. And they want you to be peace. They're giving me like a visual here. It's like a little, a child, a little girl holding a teddy bear. And she's standing on a rock in the middle of like a storm. But her on that rock is peace. Everything around her is blowing. It's going crazy all around her. But the little girl is being peace. And they're saying somebody notices that. And they've taken notice of that. And they really admire the fact that you can maintain your poise and your peace in a place when people are deliberately trying to disrupt your happiness. They're very proud of you. And you know what? They kind of have like this mama bear type of, like I'm going to take care of Aries. This is not right. The buck stops here is kind of what it feels like. Somebody coming in to say, you know what? Enough is enough. You're done messing with Aries. I'm not going to allow it anymore. 3:25 was just on the clock. That's my brother's date of death. Thank you, Joshua, for showing up. I love my brother. He's the best. 333. Okay, your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your most attention. Your work life is changing. But your work life is going to affect like 10 other areas of your life. So it's, it really is. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you. This is not, that was retail me not. This is not the time to go out like and splurge and spend a bunch of money. This is a time to buckle down and focus on what needs your attention. Because I feel like you're going to get a nice chunk of money here. But they don't want you going, whoo, yeah, and they're just going out and splurging and spending it all. There are things that need to happen in a timely manner. The money will be there. You're going to have it to spend in bucket loads. But there are things that are going to be time sensitive that need your attention right away. Because if you don't follow, it's like if you don't follow something, this playbook to a T, something can go left in this. And it's like this is a very delicate situation that's kind of hanging in the balance here. So when this comes in, they want you to remain grounded and remember that your peace comes from within, not from purchasing a bunch of little things. You will be in a position to help other people, but they're saying it's like maybe you think about it now, like, oh, I can't wait till I'm in a position to be able to help you and you and you. But they're saying once you're in that position, you're going to realize real quick, like quickly, who you will help and who you won't, because you're going to be able to see a night and day difference between who's using you and who's wanting something from you. You know, like if they genuinely want to be in your presence, they genuinely want to be a part of your life, they would have been a part of your life before the money came. Somebody is also coming back to give an apology and try to explain themselves and say that they've changed and they're different now and they want to be friends. And 555 was just on the clock. This is not somebody to be friends with. Something, yeah. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. All right. Do you see how that came out in reverse on here? That is because you are about to receive some blessings. And you can be kind to people, but people are going to want you to be kind to them in the way that they want you to be kind to them. Money. This is vitally important for you to realize. Do not flash and flaunt money in front of anyone, because you're just going to have a lot of unwanted stress coming to you. You don't want that. You will help people in the right time, but it feels like you need to be like picked up and planted somewhere else before that happens. The journey wasn't the smoothest. They know that. And you know, it hasn't always been pleasant either. But they want you to know everything's coming together. Then I have notification. Thank you for that. You're about to be rewarded, okay? The wait is almost over. And you know what it is? You've outgrown this situation, because all that, remember that visual I just gave you of the little girl, all that chaos that's around you and you still having to stand firm and hold that peaceful place in this chaos. God is saying it's time. It is time to get out of this situation. You're not going to regret it. And what took the longest was you strengthening your emotional muscles, so that when this comes and things start moving quickly, you are emotionally adept at handling these situations that are going to cause you to have to use your intuition. Okay? They want you to keep reaching for new opportunities. Never stop. Never stop going towards the new. You are only going to be invigorated and enlivened, thank you for the confirmation, by going after the new. I feel like my my left. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you. My mom is my angel. She agreed to pass before me to be able to help me navigate through my spiritual awakening. He's really wanted to stay. You may have trouble trusting, and somebody knows that, but they also know that it's like your shell has been cracked, and you're in a position now where they feel like it's prime time for you and for them to finally have this meet. Someone who's passed on wants you to know that they see all that you do for others. They're helping you right now navigate these situations, and they're so fucking proud of you. It's like, man, you know what I just heard? I am so glad that I didn't get it right in my life, because there is no greater joy or pleasure than being able to watch Aries fix and do all the things that I couldn't. I'm gonna cry. Like they are really, really. I mean, they just admire the shit out of you. They're like, You know, I hate to see Aries have to go through this because I wasn't able to heal those things myself. But damn, am I so happy that I'm on the side being able to look at Aries from this vantage point and watching this movie play out. They are so proud of you. And they, you know what, and how my hand was tingling, that, oh, they're doing this one now. Your hands are held all day long. All day long, your hands are being held. And you can't feel it. And they want you to feel it so much. They want you to take care of yourself. Okay? And they're sorry for any criticism that they gave you. And that's the one thing that you've healed that that whoever this is could not heal themselves. They didn't have a support. And watching you heal that, watching you heal the criticism that they probably put onto you. A very critical person. And you know, it's almost like they've passed on, you know, that's not who they are now. And you don't want to get angry with them because you know that's not who they are. But 1111, they also want you to remember, like, when this stuff happens, they want you, like, you know, if you find yourself being critical of yourself or critical of someone else, Aries, they want you to stop and they want you to say, no, this is an old paradigm. This is an old program that was given to me when I was a child. I'm breaking that cycle. I'm sorry that I'm sorry, and apologize to yourself. I'm sorry, Aries, that I have been critical towards you. Okay? It's like they want you to be, here it is. Tender. There have been times where you've been tender with people and that was exploited and taken advantage of. So you've learned to be tougher and harder on the outside. And Source is wanting you, begging you, pleading with you to trust that tender side of you, because you can be tender and be strong. And that is something you are mastering and you don't even realize. You didn't even know that's what Source has been working on. Like, Source has been doing this with you for a while and you haven't even recognized it. And they want you to know, yeah, they're being tender. You're being tender. Like, you didn't used to be a tender person, but you are now. And they're proud of you for tapping into that vulnerable side of yourself. I feel like I need these tarot cards. I feel like they want these. They want the original Rider-Waite. They won't normally use these. They want them. King of Cups, solid ground, and Nine of Pentacles. I mean, hello. You can't get any better. Someone who's independent, abundant, emotionally stable, listens well. Oh, Aries, I love you. Me love you long time. No, I do. I really love this energy. It's beautiful. Ooh, and then you come out. Ooh, this is that quick movement. But let's see. I need to know. Look at the look on that horse's face. He's like, damn, boy. Could you let a bitch walk for a little bit? He's like, I can't keep up with this. You're killing me. I don't like the energy off this card right now. I'm going to be honest. It's not feeling very good. Yeah. You are going to have to defend your happiness. Here, I want you to look at this. 10 or 7, 17, 8, 1. All right. Here you are. Right now, you're not really on people's radar because of the way Source has played things out in your life. They didn't want you to be noticed or to be seen in a big way. They wanted you to solely work on your happiness, to solely learn to be peace and happy in your home life. And you're in Cancer energy. So it's actually done you a lot of good. If you've been somebody who did lose some resources, it's done a lot of good. And here's why. These are the energies that you have been fighting around you. Do you see how this person's fleeing? Look, when you have the Ten of Cups, do you see how he's facing away from the Ten of Cups? This is somebody who jumped ship as soon as things didn't look the way they wanted them to look with you. Okay? It could have been appearances. It just feels like somebody's here as an appearancist. But here you are in this Ten of Cups now. You've had to defend yourself time and time again. You've had to defend yourself a lot. And you still managed to stay happy. And Source wanted things to look a little difficult for you in front of these people. Because if things looked happy all the time, they would not be taking their attention away from you. They would be putting their attention on you. And Source didn't want them having their attention on you. They wanted their attention elsewhere. Okay? They wanted it to look like you had a lot of burdens. And the truth is, now all of a sudden, you're going to be coming out of that. A lot of swift action for you coming out of that. And these burdens are going to be put to rest. You won't have to, these burdens, it's like they're going away. You know what? That's 2 tens. And they want me to point out that it's the home life. You've had way too much responsibility with very little output in your home life. Do you see how there's just little sprouts of leaves here? You see that on each wand? So leaves, they do symbolize growth and vitality. And you see, you had to go through all these burdens and it strengthened you. But do you see how I had it here? And these leaves are going right up into the Ten of Cups. So this growth and vitality, that's why you hung on as long as you did. It's because you knew the payoff was going to be worth it. They want you to know that somebody that you were involved with has their attention on someone else. Like they're involved with someone else. But get this. While they're involved with someone else, there's not a lot going on. Someone else is watching you be happy. Oh, I'm getting a different message now. So let me just sit here and breathe into this and see what they're trying to give me. Give me just a second. Oh. Someone powerful in the public, in the public eye, somebody who's fruitful, highly thought of, has some clout. They have thoroughly enjoyed watching this energy go away from you so that they can have room to come into your life. Thank you. Look, says the Sun, the New York Sun, the Sun card. This person's patiently been waiting, watching, seeing everything that you're doing for everybody else, watching you defend yourself, watching you navigate some harsher energies that, that are making their way out of your life. And they've just been observing and watching. And they are so proud of you. Oh my God, they're proud of you. I just heard it's time to go meet them. It's time to go meet them. Yeah. All right, Aries, that's what I had for you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.